Hello YouTube, here we are back in the middle of All Messed Up with our Let's Play of Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and we are going to be taking on the choir, which is a big blood misty area where we have lots of stuff to do. Lots of candles. Is this a goth event? A hipster orgy? Or a messed up home furnishing store? If you answered all of the above, give yourself 10 extra points. Boy. Old school sterilization. What do we got here?
August 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry, no time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry! Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain. Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Okay, that wasn't messed up at all. Maybe I ought to let the grunts get him. Let's see if anything didn't get.
She deserved it, that little bitch.
Okay. Okay. Now, we've got to...
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
No, it's just gonna kill you. Or it will kill us both, but you're not getting out of anything, Alexander. Now, we have to be careful in here. There is a brute about. This is his blood sauna. He does not wish to be disturbed. So, we have got to skulk about very, very carefully. Now, there is a giant precipice here, and theoretically, but we're not going to try that in this Let's Play. Let's just stay task oriented. Okay. That's one of those things that never stops. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. Okay. I'll be going now. Yeah. I thought so. We're already beginning to lose it again. Okay. Let us. We need that. This room is just slowly draining his sanity. I think that as long as we hug the wall, we're generally going to be okay on this side of the chasm. It's when we have to start crossing that bridge that we're going to start running into problems. Certainly don't want to go sailing over that. Okay, that's not what we want to be hearing. That means we have a friend. Boy, he's nearby. Did he spawn behind me, I wonder? Or am I walking straight into him even as we speak? No. Let's just not make too much noise. Okay.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
This is messed up. He's gonna fall over while I'm trying to run away from that brute in utter terror. We need that too. Alright, we need one more piece of orb and one more ingredient for the tonic for Agrippa. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly but with intent, so the rope secured around his leg stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Boy. His vision is really starting to get squirrely. Now, we've got to stay out of the way of old Brutus out here. Let us dog walk Daniel to the next fun room. Comes over here, I'm dead meat. Is that a tinder box there? Looks like it is. very athletic, and so consequently... Okay, alright, we got this.
Just like Regent's Park.
Now... Okay, we need this. Boy, I don't even want to know. The trader did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. That's... Boy, that was a stone I just had to go and unturn, wasn't it? Okay. Now, we have 6 orb pieces and 3 tonic ingredients. That means... and tar. And yeah, we're good to go. Now, this is going to require some delicacy. There's this sort of deep rumbling washing machine noises that I don't like. They're really bothering me, actually. It's not the music, it's just this kind of washing machine noise. Or dishwasher noise. Is that... It's really bothering me. I don't like it. Alright. We're going for it. Huh, I thought for sure we were gonna have a friend and a chase, but apparently not. Works for me. I'm not complaining. Okay. Just a little bit further. Now, I did sort of rush through this area. Just to make sure, because I would really rather not have to come back here. Alright. We have defeated the choir. Uh-oh.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Wire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands.
Okay. I'm perfectly content to save
I see you have all the orb pieces you need.
Yeah.
I know I have.
Again, at this point, because remember, the laboratory up there is locked, so at this point, once again, we kind of have to suspend logic, and rather than try to get into that lab we can't get into, let's just take a random mosey over to the fun, happy chance cell. I can't believe I'm doing this. Never mind. Fuck.
The shadow. It's close now.
Oh. Oh no! Okay.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Yeah. I am not your friend, Alexander. I am nobody's friend. And your grunts did not bother to disarm me. And your dusty-ass castle is falling apart. Okay. There's little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. If I am fortunate, I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I have begun to wean myself of my poison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the close walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers. In my dreams. Well, let's see if we can't. That never happened before. I don't remember that, but alright. Just another soul-rattling jump scare and seriously. I don't even... This game is messed up. Okay. We need water. Alright. Okay. Oh. To run. Wow. Not every day you're chased by a Lovecraftian void. Oh, I found out where this door leads, huh? God.
18th of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Altstadt lies a small settlement where Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children. the coach and went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children. We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
Boy, so much for chivalry. Not very sporting of you, eh, mate? Yeah, get up. Things are falling apart. Oh. Boy, so much for all those tinder boxes. Laboratorium, huh? We've got a tonic to mix. Okay. All right, do it. Those noises do not sound good. All right, now. Now. Whatever we do with this. Throw the switch. All right.
The castle trembled, and I could hear the chancel collapse. The laboratory might be accessible now.
Yeah, but... Ah, yes. I know what we need this for.
You did it. Thank goodness. Now, pay attention. First, feed me the truck. and then use the saw to remove my head. As the tonic begins to work, you'll be able to cut off my head without taking my life. Then, take my head and bring it with you. As you enter the gate Alexander is opening in the inner sanctum. What do you mean? Why wouldn't you enter the gate? We can't argue now. You need to act.
Okay.
Quickly, off with the head.
Okay. Now then. I'm not just going to let Daniel after everything Daniel has done, I'm not just going to let him blithely walk out of here. It's not enough just to kill Alexander. Maybe he can do better. What the hell? Gee, that scared me. That looked like something. That looked like a giant grunt. Oh. That's a brute. Anyway, we are definitely going to toss Agrippa's head. This is a let's play, this is not a walkthrough. Let's pick one ending. We're throwing Agrippa's head through. I certainly am not just going to let the shadow kill Daniel, but I'm not letting Alexander off. What do we got here?
18th of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down, and what is her life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent, but to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
Well, I guess that's an inkling of self-awareness. Yes, another one of Alexander's machines. Let's see how we're going to do this. I think a simple hammer should be sufficient. If not, we'll use a rock. Just get a good old rock. we have. Oops. Whoops. Is this corner of reality ever going to be the same again? We'll probably never stop doing that. Okay. Whoa.
August 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination. Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer, a monster. And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
Okay. I think that's sort of the right idea. Stop me now. Boy. How pretty.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
Purdy. Oh. Frisky, are we? Huh.
Can finally return home. But you, I am sorry, Daniel. You won't be able to enter. You are still tainted, branded by the shadow. It will consume you either way. No, you fool! You have ruined us!
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can. Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
Alright, there it is. This is Amnesia, The Dark Descent by the masters at Frictional Games. And they are certainly all of them worthy of that title. There they are. And I will see everybody back soon for our next undertaking.